I cried when Oleksandr Usyk beat Tyson Fury. He is an inspiration to our fighters back home, says Ukrainian MMA star. Fighter has personally been affected by the war. MMA star Alina Kolesnik was left in tears following countryman Oleksandr Usyk's heroic win over Tyson Fury. Kolesnik watched the boxing title fight from Las Vegas, where she has lived since March 2022 amid the war between Ukraine and Russia. Usyk, 37, came from behind to defeat Fury, 35, on points in Saudi Arabia to become undisputed heavyweight champion, and more than just victory in the ring. Kolesnik said it was a win for all Ukrainian soldiers fighting the heinous war against Russia. She told Sunsport, "I personally cried from happiness. I rooted for him with all my heart. It was a tough fight. Tyson Fury is one of the greatest boxers in history, and Usyk is not so tall. Not as much reach as Tyson, but he did what inspired all Ukrainians. He did something unbelievable." Kolesnik has been personally affected by the war. In April 2023, her hometown of Odessa was targeted by drone strikes just days before one of her bouts. Over 30 innocent lives were taken, and Kolesnik fears the territory could eventually be surrendered to Russia. Kolesnik also opened up on the harsh reality of serving on the front line in Ukraine. She said, "I know a lot of athletes from my country who have died trying to protect our land. The craziest part now is so many Ukrainian soldiers have died, well-skilled soldiers. So now, they make local men fight. From 18-60, they take you to the war. And most of the guys, they've never even shot a gun and don't know what to do. It's horrible. The more men that die, the less our generation continues as Ukrainians." One of my friends, his name is Sergey, he just won a world championship in combat jiu-jitsu. It was in Italy. Then, he came back as a soldier to the war. He had a week of rest, and then he goes back to protect our country. Kolesnik, 33, must put the heartbreak of war in her country behind her to focus on her Bellator bout against Sarah Collins on Saturday. But she will travel to Dublin with familiar faces waiting to cheer her on. Kolesnik said, "I'm honored to fight in Bellator right now. Let's not forget, they're more local in Europe, where I can invite more people from Ukraine who escaped from the war to Europe to watch my fight. Even in Ireland, Dublin, a lot of girls from my hometown are there, and they will come to support me."